I'm an 88, almost 89-year-old lady, and maybe you would say I'm in my second childhood, although I am having a lot of fun with these dolls. And I've always liked dolls, ever since I was little. I used to sew, and I think I learned to sew with little doll dresses. And once I cut up one of my aunt's scarves and got really in trouble for that, making doll dresses. But anyway, I love these little Barbie dolls, and I can't believe that my daughter Lynn has saved them all these years. They have to be more than 50 years old, and I won't say how old she is, but you can see, I mean, she's ready to retire almost, and you know, Barbie dolls, they stay young forever, and I like these Barbie dolls. I like all Barbie dolls. And now they have some new Barbie dolls. But I think I still like my old Barbie dolls, and they're easy to sew for. So I make them clothes, and I'll show you. My Barbie dolls have to have a lot of clothes because we live at the manse and they have high tea every Monday at 3 o'clock. And I'm expected to bring my Barbie doll, and she has her own little teacup, and she has to have a new dress on every Monday. So that's why I'm having so many clothes lately. Okay, here's a little silver dress. This is a nice little party dress. And a little hat that she can wear when she wears her bun. That's this Barbie here. Right now she's a little teenager with her ponytail. And here is a little bit dressier one to wear off one shoulder for cocktail dress, I would say, but she wore it to the tea party. And here's a dress that can be worn on special times like Memorial Day and 4th of July for the red, white, and blue patriotic dress. And another little tea time dress. It's a little lace dress, and this was from my daughter's high school graduation. That's where the lace came from. I saved a little piece of it, and I had made her a dress at that time, and so here we go. And I saved little pieces of material because I was a quilter at one time, and I made my own clothes. And I can remember when material was 15 cents a yard, and I don't think anybody can remember that anymore. That's amazing. But anyway, here's a little skirt and a little top to go with the skirt. It's a little sweater that I made from one of my socks. And I fashion all my own dresses. I draw pictures of them quite often. And this is an afternoon dress for Barbie that she wore to tea. And this is kind of special because I embroidered this one, and it has a little bird in the tree here. Here's another skirt, and she can wear different tops with that, maybe the same little sweater. And this is a very special one. This is the kitty dress. I designed this one because I love kitties, and it's hand painted and embroidered, and it's the kitty dress. And it can be worn with a little cape out of animal fur. So there you are with the kitty dress. Then here's a little top, and I think this is the little top that should have gone to one of those skirts. And this is a very little risque little gown, because the girls today wear them clear to their belly button sometimes. And right now, I mean, I made a little invisible thread to hold her boobs together. So it's one of my favorites. Okay, and here I made, this is kind of special too, I made these tight-fitting little pants for her, and it says polo jeans. That came from one of my husband's old socks, and they fit her very tight, like today's fashion. And a little top to go with that. Okay, and now we have a little oriental type formal and a little headpiece to go with that. Now I can't believe it, but I mean, here is one that I made more than 50 years ago, because as I say, those dolls have been around a long time. And this is one of the ones that I made way back when. And I can't believe that she's kept that dress, but here it is. And here also is a kind of a tight-fitting little dress. You can't see it too good unless she has it on. It dips down in the back, and it has a little jacket, a sparkly little jacket to go with it. And when I made this one is when I made her little shoes to go with that. And when I made the shoes, I had to make them high heels, so it was kind of hard to do, and I haven't made any other shoes. But these, to make the heel, I used a little bead, and that worked fine. I also crocheted the little hat, and I made the other hat from crinoline, and I like to make all of the accessories that I can, because that's the fun of it. And here's a little shrug that can go over some of these little low dresses, and a little pant. Oh, what are they called now? They're what? Anyway, they're little capris. I also hand painted this set, and with a little splash of color, as I had painted that cat I told you. Okay, now here is a dress that very simple, little formal, and a little slip to go under it, and a little headpiece for it. I think that I've just about gone through all of the latest things that I've made, but here is an older one that I made, and I think it's of the same vintage as the formal that's 50 years old. And that also is one that she has kept. Very nice. And we have a little old jacket that went with the Barbie doll when Barbies came out, and it has her name in it, and it says Mattel. And it's a little leather jacket, but it has gotten kind of tight, because the material kind of got stiff. But anyway, it's kept, and I mean, it just looks nice. She also kept a little hoodie here, which Barbie had. And okay, we have a little bathing suit that I made, a little bikini. That also is out of something that I had that I cut off a piece of, and it's a little knit piece with a little top. So she has her little bikini. And I think that I've shown you just about everything that there is. And this little midge case, I don't have the midge anymore. That's too bad. But I do have the 3 Barbies, which I'm very happy I have them. And I used to have a whole collection of dolls. And I had Marilyn Monroe, Liz Taylor, Vanna White, a little Cupid from the Olympics, and many, many others. And they have been given away because we now live in quite small quarters in a retirement home, and you can't have a whole lot of things around anymore. But I'm just very thankful that I still have my 3 Barbies, and they can go to tea with me every Monday at 3 o'clock.